10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Should have seen that one coming.
Dire team ban. LGD's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with epic music flying about the background here. All right, we're going to turn it off. We're bringing it back in. It is the winner bracket final for the Chinese portion of the Shanghai Majors. The winner of this is guaranteed their spot heading to Shanghai. A best of 3 final? Oh god, I actually even checked. Can you imagine this was best of 5 and I was just completely unaware? That would be funny. Wouldn't that be funny?
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I guess I should just make sure. I'm so scared now. Alright. What do we got?
Dire team pick.
So that was obviously does it this is your informed cast or opinion. I thought it was best 3, but now I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, it's a best 3. We're good. People are just crazy. It's fine. Don't guys, remember that. So this is best 3.
5 seconds
Nothing too wacky,
remaining.
nothing too strange. And the winner of this will be going through. So 2 wins. That's all.
Dire team pick.
And so we are. What have we seen for iG.Vitality? They took some pretty wins on the back of a couple of different heroes, a couple of big players. That Clinks in the last game was something a little bit crazy. Some great line play as well from bo3. The Razor, something that we've seen in favor, banning and opting towards the Death Prophet as well in terms of their drafting
10 seconds remaining.
prowess, I suppose. But Darkster picked up here by LGD-Gaming. That's going to be for ROTK. Setting himself up a comfort hero early on. The silence from the Night Stalker could play a big part in these team fights, dealing with the vacuum. And well, with a breaker here, LGD, they might look towards that as well. I like the fact that IG chose to go for the Night Stalker. I think it's a great to pair up the Darkster, and someone could certainly be looking ahead at maybe the first phase of IG. Now back over to LGD, and they're going to go for that disrupt. So many days, DDC played an amazing game on Disrupt earlier, so happy to see that included here for them. And the next bands, I got to imagine, you got to be thinking about that Zeus. Seen a lot of play lately in a couple of the regions.
10 seconds.
And with the global strat of the AA plus whatever else you'd like to go into,
5 seconds remaining.
you just really can't
Reserve time.
can't let it slide, I don't think. Well, other heroes that we've seen banned up in combination with the AA, things like the Ember Spirit, Ancient Apparition, pretty scary combo, of course, for the Boots of Travel and for the Sleight Fist and everything, as well as the Spectre, the Zeus, the Nature's Prophet. I'm not sure if that's something that iG.Vitality like to go. It's pretty team dependent. They are going to ban out the Zeus, as we discussed. It's just so strong and a great hero right now. And there's the Ember Spirit, actually going to be banned by iG.Vitality themselves. So the big play here, it's going to be the Gyrocopter, and so there's a Nature Prophet ban here. So we're sniping these. We're sniping these guys. Don't worry, we got this. And well, what do they want? I would be banning the Gyrocopter here, assuming they're going to be looking for something else. They do have the pick though, so they can for a Gyrocopter of their own. It does mean they'll be lacking a lot of global presence because there's not many mids that tend to fill in that role.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, So if they want to ban Gyro, go into the Spectre. A little bit risky. You're generally going to leave the Spectre for later on. They could try like a 5th pick, ban the Gyro now, and go for a mid hero, but they're going to ban the SF.
Dire team
And they're going to take the Razor. Good counter to the Gyrocopter, so they're going to leave that opportunity here for LGD. If they don't take it, it means that IG immediately are back with the Gyrocopter throws. So good drafting strategy from them. Like a hero that's generally considered to be weak up against the Razor, and without that early BKB, relatively weak up against the Nightmare, or rather the Night Stalker, avoid the high burst, and so they do skip. They go for the Lina, and I have to imagine Gyrocopter is of consideration here for iG.Vitality. Lina though, decent against the Gyrocopter with Lagoon Blade too, as he generally has that low range people. The Tusk also still plays, so they could be looking into a lean mid disrupt support. Darkseer. Oh yeah, that's probably not gonna work out too well then. Well, Tusk Darkseer dual offlane is actually pretty good. If you wanted to go in there, we'll see. We'll see. Unlikely to happen though. It'll probably be something else. Maybe like an MMY Rubik or something along that. Those, of course, the MMY Lina also very well known, so it could be the support Lina. I have to think they're considering that Gyro pick. It's going to offer them a lot of early magic damage to be coupled up with their Razor, who's going to be bringing mostly physical.
Clockwork.
And instead, well, they're going to grab the Clockwork for now. Leave that position open. Seems strange, especially with a Rubik still available. If they want to go for a mid Lina, looking into the Rubik, not that good against the Night Stalker, however, and the AA as well. So maybe not the pick for LGD. Sylar heroes we've seen in terms of ones that he's had that are free of like lockdown things. The Morphling was one that he played one game earlier on today. Well, the big heroes left in the pool, though, so the Vengeful Spirit's nice though against the Clockwork if they run it core. I'm not sure if that's something LGD are comfortable with, but if Sylar did want to run it, he'd have the swap out available to leave. And speaking of, where is Invoker? Also, a lot of big heroes missing from this draft, just not able to find their way in. Still taking their time, using their reserve time here. Question is, do they want to go in these position ones? I don't think you want to reveal it now, unless it's the Juggernaut. He's pretty safe to reveal at this point. Decent in this situation. The only, probably the worst part would be the hook shot in terms of canceling the spin TP. If I had to pick one final answer hero, can they put their own Gyro up against the Clockwork with the Blade Mail and the Night Stalker? But with a Darkseer? I'm sure this is what they're exactly trying to consider. I'm going to final answer Juggernaut. Nope, Spirit Breaker.
Dire team
so the same kind of the role we were discussing with the Tusk, they are going to opt for it with that Darkseer Spirit Breaker. They brought it up in the first phase, it slips in far enough they decide that they are going to go for it. So that'll be your 4-roll MMY Spirit Breaker. Lina is guaranteed to the mid lane now at this point. Darkseer in the off lane. And position 1 ban. They're going to ban out the Anti-Mage. A good pick there. Obviously, mobile carry for Sylar, as we discussed, kind of the same idea as the Morphling. I wonder if they're going to go back for it. A second Morphling game. The silence of the Night Stalker is a pretty big deal up against the Morphling. But again, it's a big deal against any hero that is capable.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see. I really like a Gyro ban here. Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say, I'd be really sad if that didn't come out. So, final pick here. Do they steal the Juggernaut now for themselves? Pair up with the Razor. A lot of physical damage, not a lot of magic. I don't know if they play Queen of Pain in the safe lane. I'm not too familiar with iG.Vitality. Gets the Darkseer, the Spirit Breaker. Queen of Pain against Spirit Breaker is always so bad, though. Natashka Kakashka. I don't know what that means. Someone told me to say it. It's probably something bad.
5 seconds remaining.
Juggernaut.
Well, there's the jug. Lots of physical
LGD's
focus that we're
turn
talking
to
about.
pick.
Good little deny snag up here, and final answer. Sideline Morphling. It's in terms of his hero pool, that's really the only one that's going to be jumping out to me that I've seen him play lately.
10 seconds.
Can they really go
remaining.
Terrorblade? It's similar to the Animage.
5 seconds remaining.
They have the PL. Oh, they only have 29 seconds. Oh, this is tough. The PL? Okay.
Reserve time.
I guess they're going to pick PL. The final answer. I think Morphling's too risky and they won't go for it. Ah, but it's so risky for the Night Stalker too. I don't know. I'm saying PL. I'm just going with it.
10 seconds
Slark.
remaining.
Slark! Oh. Oh, he goes back. We threw out so many heroes. And it's not going to be him. So we got a couple of the ones right though. Our Spiritbreaker, Darkseer, of course, the combination we talked about going into the Juggernaut along with the Razor and the Gyro Band. So don't worry, we sniped like half the heroes, I'm sure. You guys were keeping score at home, right? I'm sure you were. Well, all right. Relay was fine this time. Don't worry, guys. I got your back. So here we go. It's gonna be the first game of the winner bracket final again. Getting your way into Shanghai. Every game here is gonna count. Win 2, and
10
you are
seconds
through.
remaining.
I am Mopax. I'm the statsman extraordinaire,
5 seconds
turned caster,
remaining.
turned guy who, for some reason, I'm providing you with in-game English coverage, so you're still on my channel and you're deciding if you're just going to load up BTS and listen to it at the same time while you watch my camera. Well, not a bad idea. And we will start the game here. Quick TP to the mid lane by DDC as he... Oh. Are we getting DC'd completely? We just might be. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, we're good, we're good. You can see there's a little bit of issues here in between Perfect World and ourselves. But if you want to come say hi, there's a 5-minute delay, of course, on the stream that is out there. And that's at Moonduck TV 2 is the stream. Just created for this event. And we might be getting ourselves our first engagement. We'll see. Clockwork taking the cogs on early, however.
30 seconds.
Being in that
to
off lane, he's going to be requiring them anyway to pen those creeps into the trees. Sylar now. Trying to decide what he wants to do in terms of zoning XXS away from the rune. Looks like he will do it successfully. No vision, he doesn't know where the rest of them are. Yeah, with that opportunity. It means the bottom rune will go to maybe. And so, we will pick it up. Although the, we don't actually get a notification from it, we're actually going to quickly disconnect and reconnect. Start to get fixed, but we don't really want to miss first blood, so we'll stick around. Nope. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of PowerPoint Dota today, guys. And RTK taking a lot of damage. Charge coming through, gonna be able to save him, it seems. Can't get that last right click off here. And salving up, he will be okay. And this mid lane matchup, Lina, probably going to get the best of the Razor. Early bottle coming out will mean plenty of spam. And you can see Yichen, he's already opted for the self. And trying to keep his HP pool relatively high so he's not going to die to a sudden LSA into Dragon Slave. Sylar up against the Clockwork should be having a pretty good time. Has a lot of control in the lane, being able to pounce outside the cogs, obviously. And it's going to be rough. I think it'll probably be a 2 flare build from the Clockwork, just trying to secure some CS, unless he's going to be looking for really early rotations, but he doesn't really have a Tusk or anything to provide that for him. So I would be more adamant on the second point into the flare here. So here comes that charge, and there's the pounce, and now using it aggressively. There's going to be a bash, and then he actually gets pushed back outside, I think just because there's lack of space in the Sylar, but as you can see, it's going to be your first blood. Top lane, TK was apparently just throwing, I'm not sure, maybe he was jungling or something too. He was also getting pretty low, but that kill goes over to the Disruptor. They keep getting these first bloods. First it was Tron, and now it's going to be DDC for his second round on the Disruptor today. Well, to no surprise, maybe is on top when it comes to the last hits. Outpacing iG, but it's not too bad. He's at 10, she's at 15. He's doing his best here. There's not much you can do up against the Lina. And they're going to be doing the double pull here. A little harder to do these days, but not impossible, so they got it. Sent right over it. That looks like the pings from the Clockwork. I'm not sure if he sees this. He must just see the finagling coming off of this rune, sees this movement, and understanding what they're up to. So I believe this ward actually blocks camp, right? Obviously, can be very beneficial for the Radiant side to block that camp so that the offlaner doesn't have anything to pull to. Similar to what we used to see here. Speaking of which, Volka, he's going to get this little side pull here. And the offlane, again, completely abandoned by ROTK on the Darkseer. We've seen a couple Darkseers just leaving their lanes today. Not going to rely on this camp on his way home. He's just going to head right into the jungle. Interestingly, not going for the Talon. A lot of these offlaners get forced in. Obviously, Darkseer are probably the best out of the group in terms of being able to farm the jungle with the Iron Shell. Better than any of the tools of a even the Tidehunter with his Anchor Smash. So you don't really have to rely on the Iron Talon, and you don't want to be delaying your headdress and other items if you can help it. So 1-1 build, 1-1-1 build so far here for your Clockwork. Going for a little bit of balance here. Jeez, he's dropping some load of these these creeps. And not quite able to finish off another group here. So they can start applying the pressure here. Quick spin. Gonna eliminate them. And this is a great time for ROTK to be healing up. He could come top here possibly. It might be a little bit too late. And actually, if there is a TP in, he's gonna be in big trouble from wrong. They're trying to set up a charge here. There's no mana here. It's going to be close. This arcane rune is going to mean a lot of spam. And we'll see what they're thinking. Bottle for iG. Green Vision puts down the Observer Ward. Oh, and now this is really going to catch him off guard as they come in for the charge. Ward not going to help you when he's hiding in your own trees. Laguna Blade, they know that's coming once you hit level 6, and they whip it out. No Omnislash here, so it's a little bit of an early rotation, but this Silence might be able to get the kill. He needs a bash, trying to save him. Did it actually work? It's kind of hard to tell. Did he actually bash that? I don't know. They don't manage to finish off Lina. And when they eventually do, she actually does get the kill on the Juggernaut. Ah, perfect world. You make my world so difficult to understand. So, plenty of gold still going to go to the Night Stalker thanks to that kill. We've got a weird game sound coming in. We're going to actually disconnect and reconnect because that's really... Alright, we lost the annoying noise. I think that was worth it.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Alright, we're back in. And there's going to be an Invis rune here for maybe one of the better runes on Alina to help set up a kill with an LSA. She could move down onto the Clockwork if she wanted to, or just try and stick around mid and get the kill this way on the Razor. Raining side vision, they did place down this ward. It looks like that was previous, so they actually did spot Yi Chen getting it. I know we were spending a lot of time in dire vision back. Nope, top lane wrong, coming in. Looking for the deny RTK, they're gonna get this. And RTK is gonna pay for even attempting such a foolish action.
Radiant's
No
top
spin
tower
required,
has
down he
fallen.
goes. Bottom lane as well, they're on top of XXS at the same time. Sylar and the charge is gonna be enough with the fairy fire. Got him. Cogs cannot stop the Spirit Breaker as he runs over all buildings and terrain, including them. So, maybe coming with that Ninja's Rune. Looking for this kill here.
Radiant's top
LSA,
tower
charge
is
to give him
under
the
attack.
vision. Phase boots, they've already been used. Oh, he gets him! Lagoon Blade, gonna be close, got it. Can't get the Omni Slash off in time. And plenty of gold heading the way of your Lina. So, first two Laguna Blades are a success. They get Yi Chen, and they get the Juggernaut. Two of the biggest heroes that they would love to bring down, so a really good start for IG, or rather for LGD. A very poor start for IG. LGD dropping down, dropping up. Jeez, English is a difficult language today, my friends. Sylar, he's going to go for the treads. No early Midas, as we've seen on a lot of Slarks in the past. And we'll see what he wants to go into. Shadow Blade. Obviously, it's probably the most common item on a Slark. However, up against the Night Stalker, you know eventually, depending on how your game's going, then again, if they're snowballing hard enough, it might be okay. But you have to be always wary of the Night Stalker gem and the Aghanim Scepter. But at the same time, like, having a Blink Dagger, it's no different. Like, you're still going to be having the same vision disadvantage and the same massive amount of vision for the dire side, so he's going to see you before he blinks in, just like he can see you before a Shadow Blade. So I'm actually still fine with the Shadow Blade. I don't think it's a big deal, even though a lot of people will try and make it out like it's something you should never get in that case. It just synergizes so well on the hero in terms of being able to HP regen when you're running around, spotting out sentries, everything like that. And iG.Vitality, they did indeed look great in their last two games. They were coming out here, they had Faces Void strats happening. I think the major issue here is the draft. Like, it's not that they have a bad draft this game, it's just that the drafts that they got off against CDC Venture were just, like, disgusting. They had both Razor and Gyro in the same draft somehow, which just shouldn't happen. There's, like, no way. Unless you're going to first pick them, and they didn't even have to. And they still managed to get all the supports they wanted. So I think the main reason why they did look so strong was a complete lack of 6.86 knowledge, I guess, and understanding what they were going to go for.
No gold for
That to
you.
me seems a big issue. It just doesn't, you know, doesn't seem logical to me. Well, here they come. They're going to be Omni Slash. Actually fakes out the charge. I'm not sure why. Oh, the Void. Might have been a Void stop. It's really hard to tell the perfect world. But eventually he gets silenced up there. Maybe it's just a delay on the silence animation. That's probably all it was. So he'll go down. So Sylar moving in
Dire's
towards
bottom tower is under attack.
whatever he wants. He could also just opt straight into a drums. No one else on the team gonna grab it. It's gonna be a Yules here for your Lina in the mid. Quick shot coming in. Ice Blast gonna combo up, sucking out the cogs. Can't make her way out of here. Down she goes. Charge coming through. Doesn't want to pop him out, so he's actually gonna stop it. He does bash him outside, but it's gonna be too late for XXS. Plasma Field gonna bring down your Disruptor. Gonna go for the Nether Strike on the wrong. Maybe they can get this kill with RDK in the vacuum. The wall as well, thrown down.
Dire's bottom
Can't quite get the
tower
Iron
is
Shot,
under
losing the
attack.
chase. And wrong. He could look for a creep camp to deny himself. Instead, he's gonna get down this value ward and TP home. So great play on his part. Fight recap. iG.Vitality back in it. After a nice hook shot and a nice play, and they needed that desperately. The level 6 coming out on the clockwork. After a difficult lane versus the Slark, and he makes his first big play of the match. And that's going to completely bring them right back down from a quickly escaping lead and towards the neutral point. So excellent play there. Really happy to see that we're not going to be totally run out of here on a complete snowball match. So Sylar now, maybe feeling some pressure. Does he feel like he needs to be more active? You know, there's a Juggernaut. He's someone who just wants to move around Omni Slash. Ooh, this Ice Blast coming in. It might hit. And another hook shot. Oh, XXX. Have we got ourselves a Clockwork player? It's quite possible. Trying to keep this vision on top. Obviously not going to be able to heal. And they're not able to bring down Sylar. Can't quite get in range of that massive nuke of the Void, but you got to be thinking. They're going to keep their eye on this guy. Maybe come in here. Try and get a kill on this Clockwork instead of shutting him down, because he is able to shut down Sylar at the current rate. But luckily he's a Slark, so he sits by his tower for a bit. Harass does nothing to me. But now I'm wondering if he wants to go drums. He sees that he's a focal point. Well, he doesn't seem swayed. He's got a clarity delivered to him. He's still going to keep on farming some other item on the tap for him. Fuel Scepter. A little ways away, about 800 gold here for maybe 850, it would seem. DDC likely going to go into the Force Staff next. Seems to be the most common item for our disruptors. And of course, up against the Clockwork, you're always going to need one. So highly unlikely we'll see anything else coming up from him. Sylar, now make his way back down. He's almost going to have mana for the Blink, so we'll see if that's what he's going to opt for. Against Clockwork and the Juggernaut, I think you just want the attack speed up against the Razor for the fastest essences that you can get, assuming that you get in there at a chance when the Link won't be focused on you. So I kind of like that item this game. Turn now with the charge. Hopefully he might get bashed up on the clip. No, he doesn't angle it. I wasn't sure if he'd do it intentionally. Here comes the Ice Blast to come in Sylar, and now maybe with the nuke damage coming out here, he will actually burst. So down he goes with the Shatter. DDC in trouble. Two of them try to touch Static Storm, but they're not going to die. LSA not quite close enough. Now he throws it out. Just the Dragon Slaves can harass for now, and a couple of crits coming out here from QD. And
For the wings of the night.
again, them going on that Clockwork, trying to make a play, but a great Ice Blast. Probably the MVP of that fight. And you can see that we're probably going to be crossing over the threshold,
Radiant structures
over the bridge through the woods, and down to iG.Vitality we go. So great play by bo3. This guy had a really good game on a Lion earlier, if you guys were tuning into that. Very impressive as Blink plays, Soda Lockdown being provided. And so they will convert us into a tier 1. Okay, the vacuum, it's level 2. He actually gets it on all the peaks. Chen, let's be the focus. Ice Blast comes through. It's not going to hit this time. Oh, possibly the blast actually hit ROTK. He goes down, at least from the debuff itself. Charge coming through. Going to bash wrong outside the kinetic field. Glimpse back inside the team. He will go down from the pounce from Sylar, who is now going in towards that Shadow Blade. 516 gold. He did have quite a few bounty kills on top of the Night Stalker, and that is going to propel him right up and towards that item. But similarly, 0-0-7 already. 7 out of the 11 kills involved with him, many of them via very nice Ice Blasts. We are going to be having a Midas done on our Ancient Apparition. bo3, he's a player. He's ready to make this game their own.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And well, it's going to be a BKB first here for Chen. Up against the Disruptor, as well as the Lina. You don't really have to ask why. And Sylar Shadow Blade now on its way. So they're going to look to smoke up as well. Some action happened. This is a great combination with the Spirit Breaker as well. Possibly with the vision they're going to get on QD. It's a pretty far distance to go. Maybe, yeah, they're going to go for the charge. They've got the LSA ready and the glimpse as well, so they're going to start running under the tower. Oh, they're going to not be able to get the spin off, obviously, because of the Static Storm. I wasn't sure if that was one of those things where you came down to the Yules and you can still spin. There's a couple abilities like that, you know what I mean? But not going to be enough there. Sylar now trapping down onto wrong way. Okay. Sorry, I had to. Is this supposed to be a serious business, guys? It's okay, we're still serious business. We're at least watching the game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And so, LGD, they're looking to answer back here. They have not managed to capture a tier 1, and they've already lost 2 on their own side. And while they start pressuring top, Chen and the rest of the iG.Vitality boys, I think they're making the right call heading in for this one. Quick plasma field. Already used once, things start spamming out these waves, trying to eliminate them. And they will. Max damage, the hook shot, not going to be able to connect there on DDC. This ward might get scared out here. And with the Slark, it's eventually going to happen anyway, honestly, so you might as well make the most plays you can out of them. Top tower now done. Will they come down and contest is the question. They know the hookshot is down, but they're fully aware of the Omni Slash still being available.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
ROTK.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Looking for some more big plays, but the Dire side, we know what all this vision they have, so they see everything coming in. There's no hookshot here for the call. It's going to be used to try and separate the fight if he has to, and just using the battery cell for now going to bring ROTK in. The mech on the state of his life. MMY Saltara will get pushed away here. Ice Blast coming through, and it won't quite connect there, but look at the kill onto DDC. MMY now going to be losing his damage. 3 for 2 so far. Sylar off to the side. I highly doubt he wants to come back into this one. So the full fight recap becomes available, and again, iG.Vitality taking another battle after losing one of mostly just a pick off, but big pick off on the Night Stalker and subsequently the big pick off as well onto the Juggernaut. They've now been repealed. We'll start heading back down that direction. Of course, the other big part, and the tower went down. So we'll take a look at the Radiant side vision and start to feel they have this one deep ward and the second deep ward over here, so certainly starting to put a focus on this kind of area of the map. Wow, that is so obnoxious. And it will be the Aether Lens up next here after the Yule Scepter. Fully done for maybe.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Here we have the bounty rune. Well, we'll see what's going to happen next. What's next on tap here for iG.Vitality is the real question. They've taken these tier 1s, they've got these deep wards that they haven't managed to get rid of using Sylar's vision. You'd think that would be one of their top priorities right now, but
Dire's structures are fortified.
for now, Sylar, he actually wants to get active. He's got an Eye Shell on top, Shadow Blade, looking for somebody nice and squishy in the back, preferably Baboka, but I think he knows this is a real possibility. Ooh, they're going to be smoking up here, and Sylar not in the area. Won't be here to pop this one. So off it goes, and they're on the hunt. Roshan, it is always a possibility, simply because you have the healing ward, but I think they're going to be using this more. Yeah, they will. And now the big hook shot. It's the play. Oh, are they going to go in? They're going to go into the pit instead. Radiant side vision. It looks like they're going to get away with this. The other great part, okay, here comes that Sentry Ward. Now they might be a little bit scared, because they saw the Sentry Ward get destroyed. But now seeing them in the, oh, they actually smoked up. But where are they going? Are they going in the jungle? Oh no, they have no idea this is happening. Not even in the slightest. So, ultimate now popped here. Sylar, he's pushing in the top lane, and he'll be making his way up towards this tower. They're hoping to come in here and possibly catch them trying to smoke gank, but they're going to quickly, they're not top, you guys. And no, Aegis and Qualifier are going to be the Juggernaut, but maybe swinging into the Aegis a little bit scarier. Lack of vision. Look how scared they're trying to fight around this ward because they know it's the only way they're going to be able to see anything in the battle. Now they feel like they've been scared out, but it was actually just a lucky flare. Hook shot at range. Oh. Maybe a complete YOLO, so. Wrong. They'll get the D ward. Alright, well now. We didn't really talk about this, but the Helm of the Dominator and the Juggernaut finished up here. A little unusual. Usually we see like drums or Yasha or something along those lines, but likes the lifesteal, possibly just for man fighting up against like the Slark and stuff with the Essence stacks and trying to keep himself alive. Well, we talked about Disruptor getting a 4 staff. Clearly it is in the process, but as we usually do see the Blink Dagger on your Darkseer, this is something you'll also see a lot of the time. You're going to opt for a 4 staff instead. You have to deal with the cogs. You don't really have a choice. And having 2 on the team is always going to be good. So, this ward has been like the most value ward I think I've ever seen. They have had complete vision of them the entire time, moving through here and moving around the map. And it's allowing iG.Vitality to really plan their game around it. And well, at the start of the game, it certainly looked like they were getting maybe in a little bit outskilled. I don't know. They seem to be making all the right moves now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it looks like everyone has apparently showed up on the stream. We're casting like 20 people the entire night. So I think we simply went down. And yep, as we'll swap over to the net worth there. Sorry guys, you guys have to bear with me if you guys don't know. It's been a little bit of a while here. But iG.Vitality. They're looking to keep this rolling. They need to be aggressive with the clock. We all know how much he falls off. Is that actually totally blind? Is he gonna YOLO? Oh, he's gonna YOLO. He got him! Oh, the blind hook onto maybe. Are you serious? They're gonna glimpse him back. The Ice Blast will connect now. Now Ron coming in with the Void, trying to burst him down enough. The Yule Scepter. It's gonna be close now. He's gonna shatter. The Flare comes in just to guarantee it. He'll get the Laguna Blade off in time. Now MMY, he's gonna get Cog pushed in just a moment. No, not off in time. And as you can see, Cutie, he's managed to pick up the Disruptor at the same moment.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
MMY.
Dire's middle tower
Not gonna
is under
continue that
attack.
charge. It's okay, all my friends have arrived now. Everything's good. And Baboka, that early mine is now paying off, going into the Aghanim Scepter. Manta style, the next item for Sylar. A little unusual for your slacks, but up against the Night Stalker. Certainly a good item. That silence duration. As he starts getting up in levels here, you're gonna see that increasing 5, 6, 7, 8. And he already has to deal with the mischance too, so. Well, again, it does seem like iG.Vitality, they appear to be in the driver's seat, but I'm getting a little bit worried. These clockwork plays, he's got the Blade Man, he's got the Tranquils. I feel like going later into the game, what ends up happening is LGD, they're they're a much more experienced team going to the late game. But we'll find out. Battlefury, Yasha, Helm. Very quiet time. Maybe a smoke gank here. We'll see the Radiant Vision. Spot out this Juggernaut. And Sylar. He's making his own plays around here. Not gonna find anything though. Nighttime now popped. Time for them to go on the offensive. Aghanim Scepter though, down to the lane. It might be something they're gonna run into. They're gonna have to watch out for that Aether Lens.
Rock it on.
So here they go. Looks like they're smoking with that new power of the Laguna Blade. Aether Lens. You can see the range. Basically, this used to be part of what was nerfed, right? Was the range? Oh, he has found Juggernaut stalking him down, and he actually is alone, so they're gonna get the charge out here. The Manta style, oh, now popped early for farming purposes. May lead to some problems. Kitty trying to get inside the base, and he needs that pounce soon. And they won't. Now bashed up though. And another strike, but it might have been just a little bit too deep here. Chen coming in with the Eye of the Storm. They're gonna glimpse back the Razor, but they're still gonna lose their friendly Spirit Breaker as Sylar slinks his way up north. Oh, the hookshot coming in, forced out quickly onto DDC. Can't get the cogs in time. Trying to bridge this gap here. Ice Blast coming through. Gonna connect onto just DDC for the kill. They also can't get in range of this Omni Slash, so quick plays. Maybe if a Force Staff can come out here soon on XXS. Trying to make a couple plays of his own.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, this Agnum Scepter and the gem, it is online as we talked about, and of course for Sylar, that's a couple of issues. I believe they were pinging him. I think he was spotted moving right here last time earlier on, and because of the Agnum Scepter and the gem. We'll see. Next Roshan fight probably be the biggest objective to come out here. They have returned the favor in terms of the towers, so each team now sitting on 2 of their tier 2s left and standing. Guardian Greaves out here for ROTK.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, the Brown game, it's just gonna keep on moving on forward. Do general items check here. Shadowblade moving into probably the Scotties, the typical item. Blink Dagger now picked up for your Juggernaut. Great item for making sure you can get off the valuable Omni Slashes. We saw the struggle he was having trying to chase down this Lina. And you really can't allow maybe to get away. So far as we look at the scoreboard here, 4, 3, and 4. They just want to keep shutting him down because relatively, like, as a Lina, you know, generally as the mid, you're looking for just like Laguna Blade every time it's off cooldown, just like bam, bam, bam. And not able to find that here. So the push on the tower comes in. They have this healing ward, and the hook shot is going to be the big deal. Oh, we just managed to put up net worth. Oh, here we go, fight coming in. UD, there's the hook shot. He's queuing it up here, but we have the perfect world. Nah, he's holding. Sylar in the back. But where's this Night Stalker? He's way far away from the vision being provided. Sylar does manage to get a kill on the ancient apparition right away, so no Ice Blast. Actually already thrown up before he does go down, it seems, but Perfect World is blocking my view. There's BKBs. Everyone appears to be dying. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell exactly what's happening. Omnislash throwing out. Yule's up in the air. Looks like they won't connect with the LSA to follow. Spin, blink, TP away. Sylar won't find him in the trees. He teammates ping him up, but it's a little bit too late. Well, hopefully this fight recap can tell us a little bit more about what happened there. I don't see the Ice Blast. I don't know if he missed. It's not recorded. It would have been off cooldown. Well, 40 seconds. Maybe it was off cooldown. Alright, either way. So, generally just kind of everything. Couple Dragon Slaves. Omni Slash came out. And we didn't actually end up getting the hook shot, which might have been the big deal. Like, they... Oh. Looks like Sylar has found Yi Chen. Just running down the other side of the map. He's draining all his damage, but... Coming in now, the XXS and the Vacuum. They don't get him inside, they actually the other side. And, well, Cutie, he's going to meet ROTK. Ice Blast coming through. This one, it's going to be a home run. Down goes ROTK. So, back on point after that last little bit of a misfire. Oh, Sylar. No gem now here for wrong, and this is a big deal. It's going to allow these nice little steps. Silence quick on the MMY, going to be stopping this Nether Strike coming up with the Laguna Blade. And man, dodge last right click. Won't matter. Can't quite get in, but now you can start to feel the map shrinking on the side of iG.Vitality. But they're walking map hack. It's a little scary. Of course, you still got the vision, but without that gem, you have to imagine they're a little bit more scared of Sylar and where he's roaming in. Now, they're going to find that Roshan's alive if they dip their noses in. But of course, up against a Clockwork and the Agnum Scepter Night Stalker, going to be a tough call. Ancient Apparition, Ice Blast. I feel like taking the Roshan is a better chance of, you know, letting IG get back in the game as opposed to getting yourself up there as LGD. They'll just be happy that they brought it back to normal. We haven't had a big spread ever this game. Only 2k advantage, so in the grand scheme of things, relatively nothing. Hookshot, it's level 2. ROTK! Might get spotted. Oh. No. Rest team there. Dire side vision. Radiant side vision. Tense moments. Both teams moving. Quite cautiously. Moving as a unit. And QD, he just says, enough is enough, man. Let's just go for it. So using the superior vision provided by the Night Stalker, they're going to try and take a Roshan, but Sylar now coming in. We're going to have the stomp of the center possibly fail in this team fight. The big plays, the big heavy micro plays. ROTK going for that vacuum onto the cliff. They can't get in there quite in time. Spin, hookshot onto ROTK. Maybe they'll be able to prevent some sort of vacuum while Ice Blast not going to hit this fight. And it has been a lot of damage they've been relying on. Blink out by the leader. Juggernaut coming on forward. Shadow Blade out from the Slark down. Now Laguna Blade thrown on the QD. It looks like he's going to go down. Bashed up. One more from Sylar. Manta's up. He's pounced. He's using it right click. He's living through the spin. ROTK is trying to take him down. Looks like we'll get him on the far west side of the fight. Blinking as well. Oh, he blinked down the south to get him with the Dragon Slave. Now 4 heroes chasing back onto the remaining members of the Dire. They're going to glimpse back extra stuff inside the kinetic field. 2 heroes stuck in the staircase. The Thunderdome over there. XXS looks like he's going to go down. Blade Mail pop. Not going to be enough damage to kill off Felina, though. She's dropping low. And the final chase down. Oh, maybe. He just kind of blinks and holds on for a second. But then he takes himself a little triple kill. And now, I think maybe they can head into the Roshan pit here as LGD. Big plays from the Centaur. So, they'll pick up the Aegis onto Sylar. He wasn't annoying enough. It does get worse. Maybe Laguna Blade. Last item picked up 3,200 gold. You gotta wonder. Seen a couple items from Arlena's lately. They already having the Blinking Yules, so possibly moving into like the Octarine core. Not the most unusual. Or do you go for more of that like build? BKB? Yeah, probably BKB. I think that'll be good. I'm here for me. That'll be the one. I would have to choose. And DDC? Probably just build those himself. And finally, that Scotty does come out for Sylar. It's an expensive item. I think it's deceptively expensive. 5,600 gold. Like, never expected to be so much. Either way. Now that we had last stuff after that last fight for a while, somehow happening. Maybe I should move it off my Q key. That's okay. Jack can ride again for a bit, it's fine. Oh, there's the BKB up, as suspected for maybe. Makes the most sense. So now, they have a smoke of their own, looking to keep this aggression up, and Sylar, well, he's going to be the fighting force, the scout. Dire side vision, they saw him slinking away over here. And where are they at? Oh, they're on this high ground here. Dire, they have no idea, and wisely, they are hiding inside the base. So it looks like the smoke won't be successful. However, it will secure them the tower, so maybe it's successful in one sense or the other. Oh, jeez. Maybe they aren't where they're spending it a little bit more risky. That smoke still remains.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And so, failed smoke, but they got the tower. And now they're looking to take over the jungle. And what was once the entire map of the Dire side, so we shrink over, well, it's now about this. Every time it swaps over to daytime, they become a little more hesitant. Laguna Blade thrown on the Yi-Chen. This fight's starting off rather quickly. Xbox come through. They'll get the debuff on top of Lina. Yi-Chen looks like he's going to bend. Omni Slash, it is ripping through onto Maybe as well. Maybe he's going to end up, he will get the kill. Alright, maybe he's already thrown up the Laguna Blade. And the Cogs will push back to Sylar. They've lost Yi-Chen, and they've lost Maybe, so it's not a total disaster here. Oh, maybe a little too deeper from MMY, but he does provide the vision to bring back QD into the kinetic field. Excellent play by MMY. Making sure they can get another great kill out of this. Oh, that was nice. The only reason they got that was that vision. Sick plays.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Alright.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks
And
are
so,
under attack.
now they move their way onto the rack. XXX, he can't do anything. It's himself on that side. Oh, really, Sylar? Can they really close this out with the Manta? Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit greedy. Up against the Clockwork, you gotta watch out for this catch that he does provide. Now, they have the vision, the creeps will die. Sylar, of course, having the pounce, but if he can find somebody else who's here in the supporting cast, this is when Sylar, maybe he ends up sticking around too long. Alright, here we go. Potential here, hook shot. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's gonna be on to 2. Sylar, second side of the cog. He'll get out. There's the void, though, and they've got the vision again. Sylar. He might end up losing the Aegis here. ROTK, he comes in. Oh, he tries to go for the vacuum, but not quite the right spot, it would seem. A little bit too far away. Sylar coming back in now under the guise of the Shadow Dance, trying to rip into the Clockwork, and he will. ROTK also dropping low in the back lines. He's going to make his way out here. bo3 trying to get back in. ROTK actually just going to hang around this Aegis. Trying with his buddy Clark. QD now back in the fight from the spin. Oh, the Laguna Blade. It's the return of maybe. And he is Fierce Razor. No buyback. And that just might be it. They're going to get, oh, a glimpse back as well. Anything else they have, bo3. And so 3 heroes dead. No buybacks. And this rest. And probably the game might be done. There it is. It's gonna be the biggest Omni slash of QD. Been able to do very much. They're reluctant to call it from the side of iG.Vit. No, maybe once this kill goes off, there's a buyback now. Ice Blast, it is gonna hit, so maybe Sylar, he might go down. Nope.
Money to burn.
All right, so we continue on forward. 2 racks down. And closely coming into the third. What really is the comeback plan here from iG.Vit? Do you think they're just like? Do you think they actually think they have a chance? They don't have one of those like amazing tower pushers, really. There's no timing or anything. Well, maybe if they just get a double buyback. Well, we'll see. There goes Night Stalker. Ice Blast coming through on the Sylar. There's the Omni Slash too. Okay, is this the play? Is this what we're looking at here? MMY intro. Oh, another hook shot. This man, he's trying to put the team on his back for the whole game. He's gonna try and do it one more time. QD though, he's gonna go down. XXS maybe next to follow. Yi-Chen trying to do as much as he can with the Iron Storm, and the BB still running, but maybe he comes in. And the LSA as well. Everybody dead. 5x only on XXS and the Razor. You gotta think it just might be game, and it will be called. So the first game of our winner bracket final over here in the China qualifiers. It's going to LGD. Alrighty. Whoa! So MVPs, we gotta hand them out. That's what we do around here, boys. You guys can slap up in the chat. Of course, it's gonna be 5 minutes from now that I actually do see it. And, well, who do I think play? I think maybe had a little bit of a rough go over. Like, we saw at one point he was 4-3-4 and ends the game 14-4-7. So, a big bounce back. Maybe...